So we've completed on yet another divine temple run. I mean, here we are. Temple Isis, Temple Philea. And the golden energy of Ra has now risen. We have been in the Holy of Holies, which is why we are all feeling the energy and the love. I mean, this is such a sacred place of which I know many of you have been. And there's Bevan. We'll just leave that in there. I suppose he's the divine balance, isn't he? You know, this is what happens when you bring your son to work day. You know what I mean? It's like this, videos like this transpire. You know what I mean? So how did you think, Bevan? What did you think of that?
It was nice.
Yeah, it was nice, you know. So even you young starseeds can come out here and actually feel the vibe and feel the energy. And for me to bring my son to something like this, last year I brought my daughter. It's always a family vibe here on the Tablets of Light tour, and that's what's really, really important to us, isn't it? You know. So for me to be able to say that I have had both of my children walk this land with me, I mean, blessings, but that divine balance and that kind of like connection to all the young people, you know, to themselves. Like this is what Bevan did on the tour. He went in and connected through the grid. So everything we do for ourselves, we do for others. So there'll be many young people kind of feeling the healing journey that we've experienced out here. And Temple Isis is always the last temple that I come to, because we have 2 days left on the tour now, but there's like, this is the reason why we come here, to give our promise, different to an intention. So we start off with an intention which guides us all the way through the journey, and then once we've arrived at the last official temple on the tour, we then give our promise, and that's a very, very different thing, and that will carry you through as to where you go from here. You know, stand shoes, it kind of like makes you show up for it. It makes you responsible for what you're actually putting, you know, the line in the sand you're drawing. You're saying, I'm not doing that anymore, this is what I'm doing. So I've come back every single year for many years, and the first time I stood at that Isis altar, I actually stood there vibrating in inadequacy and anxiety and feeling so small. And then I looked around the Holy of Holies, and there was all these beautiful divine beings, my son with me, and I just thought, wow, this is my transformation story. This is my story to you, you know, from Isis, that, you know, those of you who think you can't do it, you know, any of this, look at me, you know, and I am actually, without, you know, being truthful, I'm the most like people say that I'm fearless, but I'm quite scared of a lot of things, but I go there anyway. That's the difference. So I share this with you, my vulnerability in striding forward, but knowing that it's not easy, but the gifts are like this, with these beautiful divine people. Amazing. And that's just another thing here with the Tablets of Light tour. Everybody that is called to walk this land with me is not just aligned, we are so aligned. Relationships are formed, reunions are experienced like never before, and this is what we've put into the grid. Coming home, no more separation, being comfortable and safe enough to be unapologetically you. So that's what I share with you today from the Isis temple. We're about to leave now, and I just want to share a last view of this beautiful place. This is the Nile, can you believe it? Absolutely beauteous. So next year, maybe you'll be walking with me, and we'll be sitting looking exactly the same view. I wish that, I really, really do. Love and blessings from Egypt. Thank you for always watching and just being here and being on the journey with us.